Hey guys, having a stressful day? Aren't we all? Let me just say, life is stressful. I think we can all relate to that. So we're going to do a yoga class to help relieve some stress. You ready? Let's go. Okay, everybody. So let's get started. We're going to be on our seat, our bottom. And if you have something that you'd like to sit on, front edge of, that's an idea. Switch your ankles and relax your shoulders. Where do you feel, just sitting the way that we're sitting right now, where do you feel stress in your body? Where do you feel it? Let's get in touch with that. Do you feel it in your ankle? Do you feel it in your hips, your back, shoulders, neck? These are all areas that I get a lot from people. The neck, the shoulders, the hips, the lower back. So where do you feel it in your body? And let's just take a moment to breathe. If you want, you can sit up against a wall, pull the shoulders up and back, and lift your chest towards the sky. Close the eyes. And let's take some deep breaths into the body. And purse your lips, open the mouth just slightly, and push the breath out on the exhale. And continue that same practice of deep breathing. Expand the torso, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, purse the lips, and push the breath out. Good. Let's do a few more of those. Inhaling, expanding. Exhale, purse lips, push it out. Good. Let's do a few more. Working on inhaling a little bit more on the next two. At that point where you feel like you couldn't possibly fit any more in, breathe a little more in. And then on the exhale, try to squeeze a little more out. Let's do one more. Good. Pull the shoulders up and back and take a moment now after doing deep breathing and notice again in your body where you're holding stress, tension, where you feel tightness. And drop your head forward and down, chin towards the chest, feeling the back of the neck. And let's just hang out here for a minute. Get to know your neck. How does it feel today? What is it saying to you? Can you feel the sensations of this stretch moving down from the neck into the upper back, behind the shoulder blades? As your head gets heavier still, what's happening on the back body? Deep breathing. Throughout your practice, deep breathing. Allow your fingertips to come to your forehead. Push your head up to center. All the way up, and then lower your hands. Good. Roll your shoulders up and back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Sometimes our stress is relieved when we vocalize it, right? So let's do that again. Yeah, let's do a couple of more of those. couple more of those. Just visualize and feel those stress levels coming down, and we're getting rid of stuff. Let's do one more. Good. Drop your head to the left. Right, this is a big area of stress and tension for people. Drop the head to the left. Breathe deeply. Try to let something out of this right side of the neck go. Right? Try to let it go. Right arm is alongside, and we're walking those right fingertips away. As we breathe in, we get open and we lift the chest. And exhale with a sigh. Just let it go. As many sighs as it takes. Find some peace in your face, in your back body, your front body, your side body. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? And how does it feel now? Those areas of tension. Bring your left hand like a pillow underneath your head. And without moving the head, just let the hand support it so much that the head relaxes more into it. Becomes heavier. So heavy, it's almost hard to hold it, it's so heavy. Inhale deeply. Now using the left hand, not the neck, you're going to very slowly push this heavy head up to center. Mine is super heavy. Oh my goodness. I had no idea. Lower your left hand out wide and drop your right ear down towards the right shoulder. Good. Take a deep breath in. Feel the difference on this side. Let this left shoulder drop down away from the ear on that side, right? We want to get all this area on the left side of the neck to relax. Use your breath, encouraging our parasympathetic nervous system to kick in, telling the nerves that they're okay. They don't need to fight or flight. They can relax. Everything is okay, and it's going to be okay. So reminding ourselves of that. Everything is okay, and it will be okay. Bring your right hand under your head. So now we have this heavy head resting in the right hand. Keep breathing. Using your right hand only. Push your heavy head, super heavy, up onto the top of your head. Trying to avoid using any neck muscles. Ooh. And then lower that right hand. Good. Take a deep breath in and come onto your back. The back is a magical place. It's almost instantaneous, the feeling of stress relief and relaxation. Knees are bent, and you're going to bring your hands alongside, arms alongside the body. Rock your knees gently from side to side. Very slow movements, side to side. And we're going to breathe in and out, feel that lower back, right? So a lot of us hold tension and stress in that lower back. So let's breathe and relax the lower back. Breathe and relax the lower back. Just moving the knees side to side, slowly and mindfully, so we can feel center, side, and we breathe And we feel. You can bring yourself into la la land here. La la land. Everything is wonderful. Just keep moving. All right, we're creating a pattern of trust in the body by creating a repetitive movement like this. So we want to allow the body to trust us that we're not going to hurt it. And so as we move slowly and repetitively, the body starts to get that message. Oh, I can relax. Oh, okay. I'm not going to get hurt. Nice slow movements. Now bring your knees slowly back to center. Notice how your feet are planted. Does one foot feel heavier than the other? Let your shoulders relax down to the ground. Walk your feet back towards your bottom without touching the bottom. You want the feet to be away from your bottom. So your fingertips might be touching your heels, but that's it, okay? And then we're going to lift the hips up towards the sky. We're going to take the arms up towards the sky and we're going to lower them back down behind the body. Breathing deeply, and then make big wings around your body with your arms and lower your hips down to the ground. Good. How are you feeling? Let's check in. Breathe in, deep breath. Breathe out, let everything go. And remind yourself, it's going to be okay. Allow the hips, once again, to lift up towards the sky. Take the arms, reach them up, and then back. Big stretch. Lift those hips. And then big wings around the body. Take your time lowering the hips down to the ground. Good. Through movement and breath, we start to relax a little bit more. And let's do one more. We're going to lift those hips up. Take the arms up towards the sky. Beautiful. Back behind you. Deep breathing. Big wings around the body. Lower the hips. Excellent. Good. Allow your left knee to cross on top of your right knee. So we have the knee stacked on the knee. Not to be confused with ankle on knee. Knee on knee. Rock the knees from side to side. Take your time. And once again, creating a pattern of trust. And we're breathing. Rocking and breathing. We should feel so lucky, right? To be able to rock and breathe. What do you feel around your sacrum? Is there soreness? Do you feel like this is massaging that area in a good way? Take your time breathing in, breathing out. And let's hold it still. Uncross that leg and bring the right knee on top. Rock side to side, slow motion. Think of a slow motion movie, right? Very slow, side to side. Deep breathing. Feeling. I am loving the sunshine today. Hallelujah for the sun. Hallelujah. Makes a big difference to have some sunshine, right? Let's hold it still. Take a deep breath in. Uncross that knee. So we have the feet again planted. Does one feel heavier than the other, or is there now a lightness that there wasn't before? What do you feel? Take a deep breath. Drop your knees down to your left. Now, if you need some support, you can use blocks underneath the left thigh, in between the thighs as an option. Take your arms out to a T position. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your back. Open and lift your chest. And take a moment to notice how you feel. If you're looking for more of a twist, bring your knees together and higher up on that left side as you drop them down. Then you'll feel more of a stretch in the back body. If that's not what you're looking for today, don't go up so high with the knees. Just bring them down. Otherwise, relax into the posture, taking deep breaths and noticing how it feels to breathe deeply today and in this particular posture. Did you find new areas of tension that you can breathe into? Bring your mind back to the movement. Right arm reaches back behind the head, over to the left, down across the body, and out to the right again. So create some nice big circles here with that right arm. Feel your face relax. The jaw, that's a big place for tension and stress. Can you relax your jaw? Many of us grind our teeth at night, right, while we sleep. So what is happening to make us do that? Let's circle the opposite way. And what can we do to implement a routine before bedtime to perhaps stop that from happening eventually over time, right? It's all about teaching the body that it can relax. It doesn't need to grip. Let's take that arm out to a T position and hold it there. Turn your head to the right, only if it feels okay. And let's breathe again. Fill the belly, fill the ribs, and fill your chest. You are a balloon, and one breath at a time, you are becoming more stress-free. How amazing is that? Deep breathing. Feel those sighs coming out of you. Good. Head back to center, knees up to center, your feet are planted, the hips are centered, and the arms alongside the body. Take a deep breath in as your shoulders tuck underneath, the heart opens, the jaw relaxes. Good. Let's drop those knees down to the right. Now, I just shifted my hips a little bit. Feel free to join me on that. You can shift your hips to the left a little, dropping the knees down to the right and feeling the back body, feeling the hips, the response, the body's response to this movement. How does it feel? If you want more, knees are more on top of each other and perhaps up higher on that right side, dropping down. Your arms come open to a T position. And we're going to hold it here and find some nice deep breathing. Remembering that we can sigh it out. Just sigh it out. Visualize any stress, any tension leaving you. It's leaving you. Allow that left arm to circle around in one direction. Over to the right, down across the body, out to the left. Big circles. Good. What is causing you stress in your life? circle the opposite way. Besides all the normal life stuff, right? The day-to-day stuff that creates stress and tension. I will say practicing yoga every day is a big, big plus, a big bonus for that. Let's take that arm out to a T position. Hold it, breathe, and now see what it feels like to turn your head to your left. Only if it feels okay. Good. While your knees are over to that right side, bring your head back to center. Bring your left arm over to that right side. You're going to roll the body onto the right, and then you're going to slowly flip over onto your belly. Stress and tension can live in the gut. So let's lay on the belly and give it some beautiful, loving messages. We're going to rest our head, stacking one hand on top of the other, and find a rhythm with the breath. We're going to inhale deeply. Allow your breath moving this body to push the belly gently into the ground with each inhale. And think of your torso as pancake batter. So when you inhale, perhaps that pancake batter spreads wide on your yoga mat. Imagine your torso expanding so wide with your breath, it touches the edges of your yoga mat. Take a deep breath in. Bend the knees. And windshield wiper side to side with your lower legs. Lower back again. Check in with your body, what you feel, where you feel it, and how it feels. Give yourself permission to let go of tension and stress. Give yourself permission. You can do it. Good. Lower your legs down behind you. Check in with your body, with your mind, with you, your heart. Now take your arms straight out in front of you. Rest your forehead down to the ground. Let your chin tuck. Breathe deeply. And let's stretch a little longer. Right arm, right leg, left leg. And you're going to expand the body again, like pancake batter, out to the sides. Good. Allow your head to gently look up in front of you. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Push your body very slowly up and back. And let's open the knees wide. Let the big toes touch and sit back to the heels. Take your arms forward into a nice child's pose and rest your head down to the ground. Send the breath deeper in and out. Feel your jaw relaxing. Walk your arms a little longer forward, out in front of you, breathing.
Good. An option here to bring your arms back alongside your knees and rest that way. You can even turn your head. Hello, Bobo. We have a dog visitor. Turn your head and look to one side. In your child's pose. Arms are behind. If you really want to go inside a child's pose cocoon, you can take your arms between your legs, squeeze them through there, tuck your shoulders inside your knees as much as you can, and rest your head down. Allow your back body to inflate with a nice deep breath in. Calming the mind. And then slide your hands out from between. Push down into the floor. And we're going to lay onto the back. And we're going to bring our legs up the wall. Now, you might not have a wall, and that's okay. Perhaps you just lie down and straighten your legs up towards the sky. Very simple. Now, if your legs are saying, "No way, Jose," then you can lift your hips onto a block or a couple of blankets to help tilt your pelvis back towards your face, which makes it easier to lift those legs up. Otherwise, if that's just too much for you today, bend the knees, plant the feet, drop the knees together, and hang out there. You can even lift your hips up here on something so you have some inversion to help calm your mind and your heart. Bringing your focus, our focus, back to our breath. Moving in through the nose, expanding belly, ribs, chest. And finding the peace that you deserve today. Find the peace that you deserve today. If you're ready to move this body out of your practice, feel free, bend those knees, plant the feet. If you prefer to stay where you are for a few more minutes, feel free. Stay where you are and enjoy your time of relaxation. Please join us for other videos. We love seeing you, and let us know what you think and what you need. Have a great rest of the day. Namaste.